Hi guys, and welcome to the new video. Today we'll be building a tiny house for a witch. This house will be a little different because I don't want to showcase that she is a witch from straight if you go to the house. I want to make sure that this house will not indicate any witchcraft, well, maybe some slight hints here and there, and mostly because I wanted to have this gameplay maybe for a witch that is actually hiding from people, like in other series, televisions, or I don't know, even in history. The witches are not supposed to be like a public thing, and I wanted to make sure that this house will be something like that, like a hidden I don't know, place for the witches that can feel safe in it. So the place will be looking quite normal from the straight floor plan, and if you go to the house you will see just a normal house for a normal witch with a cat. I added stuff for a pet, but there will be a hidden door like a bookshelf. You can unlock this thing. It's supposed to be in hidden objects in the Sims, so I will using this one to make sure that those staircases going to the basement will be hidden from the public view, and obviously everything with regarding the witchcraft will be actually in the basement. I wanted to make sure that this house will be in the 100 tiles limits, so the basement is not huge, but if you not want to have anything like perks from the tiny living, you can obviously make the basement a little bigger. So you can see me here like playing around with the form of the building. I wanted to actually make it a little bigger at the first, but I honestly thought that it will not take a lot of places, well, it will not take this much place for just one sim and a pet, so I just changed it to the small house. And as you can see, there is this hidden staircase to the basement. I placed it between the bathroom and the bedroom, and from my point of view you shouldn't see that much of the difference because, well, it's a hidden staircase, it's just one tile square, so it shouldn't be that much visible or feelable from the inside of the house. So the main plan was to just hit it between the bathroom and the bedroom. And in The Sims 4 you can actually lock this door for anyone outside the household or even just one sim, so it will be perfect for a gameplay if you wanted to even have date some people and maybe some men or, well, women will be moving to your household. You still can keep a secret behind those bookshelf door from the other partner. I think it makes a really great gameplay for you, and as you can see here, I was trying to make sure that this, well, weird shape from my roofing will be working for me, but unfortunately this, well, roof on the angle didn't want to work. I thought for a moment that I actually can leave it like this and just make sure it will stretch out to the point to the second roof, so it will be matching from the length, but in a moment I wanted to try something different. I wanted to make sure the entrance will have something like a coverage above it, well, in case it's raining or something like that, so I managed to add this greenery roofing. It's basically a small fence that will create this roof and make sure that if you wanted to recreate it and you have the 100 tiles limits and you actually about to cross above it, to delete the floor because it will count even if your sims can use it. And just outside of the recording I added the greenery on top, so you will see it in the screenshots. I make fun shape, I guess, around it. I wanted something different that not only have this rectangle shapes but also maybe triangle shapes, so I added this I don't know, this shape. I wanted to make something different. So for this house I didn't choose any current styles for it, so you can see me like putting modern and old-fashioned styles together. I think it works well at the end and you will see it in a moment. But regarding this house, I want to build something with the terrain tools. So you saw me at the beginning of this video when I created this hill. I wanted a witch house on a hill, so, well, I chose a hill for it. But unfortunately, if you don't have too much space on your lot and you wanted to have something really, well, pointing but not white enough, I don't know how to say it, you will get this like really weird terrain color, and with the highest hill you will start losing the greenery, and you will start seeing this like more rocky, more brownish color for the terrain. And I wanted to like overdo this color from the catalog and choose something more like with the grass in it. Unfortunately, the terrain tool doesn't work like that, and you cannot cover this rocky looking terrain. It's really weird because, as you can see on the left side of the building, it's creating this like straight line of rocks and grass, and it's really annoying. So I managed to actually rough it a little so it's not looking this straight, because well, it's unnatural. But it's created this like really really light brown rocky vibe in the middle of the wood, which I didn't like it. That's why at the end I managed to cover it a lot with the plants, but it was quite annoying. You still could see the brown color underneath it, so I managed to put a lot of plants there, but still there is something that will peek through. So at the end it looks quite good, and I'm happy about it. If you wanted to check it out, you can see it on one gallery. My ID is themintSims. You can download it. Also, there is a link in the description box. So feel free to actually download it to play around it. So going back to the video, I started with the kitchen and I wanted to furnish it with a lot of stuff from the magic pack. Honestly, I don't remember or recall the name of it, but you know which pack I mean. As for the small tiny house, this kitchen is quite spacious because we have a lot of counter space, and also there is a lot of other appliances in it, and you don't get this like a tiny small house vibe from it. I wanted to make sure that the kitchen will be like the center of the house, I guess. I didn't even put that much thought about the living room as I did for the kitchen, because well, I wanted to make sure that this kitchen will be quite nice and spacious, and a lot of parts can be placed there. So in this kitchen there are a lot of appliances and everything you will need for. As we continue with the kitchen, I wanted to tell you that next week I probably will leave a small video, or even if I leave one, because I'm getting to move my things back to my hometown, and I will need a lot of time to actually pack my stuff and move them, and I don't have a great internet connection in the place where I lived currently, so I'll try to publish a little video for you guys, but I'm not promising anything. So as an update, I wanted to try something new this week, and I tried this curly girl method on my hair. I honestly know that my hair is kind of wavy and I always like straighten it up, and it's quite damaged because I bleach it a lot, and I wanted to put something in a good use and wanted to moisturize my hair a little, and I find this method on the website and internet. You can actually Google it, and even in the YouTube there's quite a lot of videos about it, so you can actually check it out yourself. I tried it. I have quite nice results from the first time. I know that many girls were trying this method to have like bad hair for a month or so. I experienced this as well, because on the second and third day the hair wasn't looking that great, but I think this method is quite promising and I want to try it a little more. So I'll update you in the future, but I know that my hair needs a haircut, and unfortunately it's been a while since I got one, and now there are like really long lines from the hairdressers, and you cannot book your time in this month or even the next 2 months, so I will probably need to wait a little more with the haircut. After my hair should respond better to this method. So going back to the video, actually we moved from the kitchen to the living room, and as you can see here, I wanted to separate a little kitchen from the living room, and also this created this great place for the table. You will see me putting a little later, but in here I wanted to add some TV set, obviously, our little witch should have something to watch. I added a little plants on the TV set. I added a little clutter, and also you will see me putting like this Baby Yoda statue. So after putting this table, I figured out that this place is a little darker. The living room and the kitchen was quite bright, but with the separating wall, it took some lighting from this place. So this lamp on the side added a little light to it and give me the free will how to choose my colors, and I wanted to have this like deep green chairs for it because I used the greenery appliances in the kitchen, and I also wanted this like dark carpet underneath the table. So with the entrance area I didn't do much. I want to make sure that this place will be like cat friendly, so I placed a little toys, a little, I don't know, like scratching thing or the place that your cat can actually sleep. Also there will be another sleep place for the cat or even dog if you want in the bedroom. I also added this clutter just above the TV with the plants. I love plants around the house, so I wanted to put as much as I can in the small space we have here. There is this Baby Yoda I talked about earlier, so you see where it goes. And I love this curtain, this like, I don't know, metal pieces curtain, I guess. It's great, it covers a lot of windows or entrance or even the wall, and it looks quite good. So moving to the bedroom, I wanted to get this like dark green and deep blue vibrant colors because, the bedroom cover was quite inspiring, and also this matches the curtains above the windows. So I wanted to add something that will match the pattern, and I wanted to choose this, like you see me before, the carpet. The pattern was quite similar, but unfortunately the colors didn't complement each other, so I chose this city living carpet, so size up it a little with a green vibe. I love this green color, it's a really nice one. So moving on, I needed to place a dresser here, and this one was quite good because it didn't match completely the space, and I wanted something that will be like odd looking. And also I placed this little desk just next to it because I wanted to have like an office area. And as you can see, this desk is on the rear angle, it's not in the front or anything like that. I wanted to have something that will cover a little the entrance area to the basement, and this way I think like you will go to the place and seek, and it didn't look like there's something weird about it, or there are the hidden doors just next to this office area. So placing on the dresser a little clutter, a little stuff, a little like nice pictures, etc. I wanted to make sure that this place is a little lived in, and also this plant. I love this plant. I probably always put this plant a little around the house. It's like my fourth build on the YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure that in each building I at least once play this plant. So I like it a lot. Moving to the basement, I wanted to make sure that we will furnish it with magic pack stuff. It goes great with it. There are like really great looking furnitures, and also we need this cauldron. It's that how it's called. I wanted to make sure that it will be like a sitting area. Obviously I wanted added an office area here, but unfortunately the place is too small for it, so I just put it random stuff on the walls. And also, as it's a basement, I wanted to get this like random vibe, so you can see me this like I don't know, parts like ruins. Those from the vampires pack added to the walls. And outside the house I placed this like barbecue area, so you can grill outside. There is a place to sit. You can actually sit on the bench. Unfortunately, as I tested, you can sit only on the one side because the Sims will not move across it, and you will be not facing the table, but still it looks quite cute. And obviously, as we are at the finish of the build, I try to cover this part with a lot of plants around it, trees and bushes. So we are are at the end of the video. I hope you like it. Please give it a thumbs up if you do, and also subscribe to my channel so I can actually see if you like it or not and grow this much faster. Hope you like it. See you next week and bye bye!